damage being really connected as of yet.
Oh, look at this, straight into B. They're going to be lightning fast. I don't think Saw will slow it down. And honestly, the rotation is not really there yet for FURIA. They weren't ready for this kind of a play. So it will be a retake on the afterplant. But they have a lot of smokes and the kit onto Yuri. This is really scary right now. If you're Saw, you can lose this round. Even though you have everyone alive, you've got the bomb planted. It's a losable round because of that kit situation that's going on. So they've already thrown in one smoke. Here's the second one. Fallen is going to set it up. I think it'll come down to this defuse, no question about it. Yuri and Molodoi, some good headshots, but this clock is already running down. 20 seconds left on the bomb. Agile trying to find the headshot somewhere. Molodoi gets another one, and Fallen chiming in, and now they're going to be running on top. Muturus, he has been pushed out of it. They're going to be straight on that defuse. There's nothing that he could do to stop them here. Great retake coming in from FURIA.
That's all by design as well. You can see that retake setup, but it's Fallen. He will be playing for his life, essentially. Can't challenge too much. Lets them have the B bomb side attempt. Denied that plan. And now they've got the advantage. Molodoi with his weapon of choice. He is the #1 rated player in the tournament thus far. Serato, he seems to have an inkling they could be walking through red here. I like this setup.
And he's got backup with Yuri coming in. I mean, this is going to be very, very hard to shut down if you're Saw on the other side. No one is throwing a flash in for the peak either just yet. I guess Agile could try and do it, but it's also going to reveal the position if he does, so hard to deal with. They haven't actually seen it yet. The shadow's going to be showing, so now they know.
Oh,
and he
such
goes
a shame.
down. Yeah, Serato losing a bit of the patience there. They will take down Muturus in return. So still a 4 versus 4, 50 seconds. The bomb is in the middle alone right now, which is a bit awkward, and so is the spray from Yuri's crosshair, not in the right position at all. Molodoi showing up to try and solve the problem, but they've lost the bomb site once again. That B bomb site, they can't hold on to it.
They had everything they needed. Wanted a bit of information, though. Got a lot more than they bargained for. Good flash. Oh, not a good spray, though, Molodoi. Yeah, you can see him smashing his desk there.
Yeah.
He completely blundered that one. Fallen hasn't, though. Good God, he gets a double kill. And they know exactly where the final player is, and it's the old master stepping up when they need him most. A sigh of relief. Molodoi thought he had fumbled the round, but
without that pressure on him, he is actually playing really good with just the rifle. So 3-1. They do keep taking the B bomb side, but FURIA keep retaking
Fallen keeps going.
He can't
Give him
stop.
another. Theo, give him the ace. Oh my God, Fallen, that's insane. He just got 3 kills and saved the day in the previous round. Now with an ace, full spray down with the anti-aircraft gun, the M4A4.
4-1 the scoreline. And let's see if they've got any more in them. Fallen this time is going to be bursted down. That is a very nice spray coming through. And they actually very nearly get Serato as well. Not that they know it's unconfirmed damage. Story, he's got exactly the right idea. There is a push. There is another side of the coin here for FURIA. They want to push now that they've lost mid-control. But Story, he's going to see that first one, aware that it could be a second Yuri. Almost caught in the open, but at least there's a kill in return. The round might still be alive for FURIA.
Well, the bomb's over towards the B side of the map. We'll see what they're up to. Got to get past Molodoi. Hasn't really got going yet on Ancient, but we'll see what he can do with the AWP here. Recoverable for sure. I need to find a bit of intel. A pick, he's got a backstab coming in, CT spawn as well. They are patrolling it. Serato is watching him. He's got 20 HP.
Look at Yuri, though. He's actually, yeah, he's, oh, it's Serato, sorry, you're right. He's just holding that angle. He's holding it the whole time. He knew that that was an option. That's very smart.
Okay, all of a sudden this round looks awkward. Well, Molodoi doesn't know how close he was there to picking up the pick. And now, repositioning. He's got the cross. And he's got the shot. 3 versus 2. The jig is up. They know exactly where they're heading towards now. Oh, spotted him. Yuri will pick up a freebie, and it's to the 3 versus 1 for the new kid on the block. It's crazy. Gets that bomb down, Anders. Can he do anything with this?
Well, not now. Molotov on top as well, and Molodoi to pick up that shot. That's a 5 versus 3 conversion.
Bear in mind, they were a little bit flustered when the ancient pick came in. They weren't expecting it. There's no intel on FURIA.
Yeah.
Can't feel uncomfortable. And that's going to be uncomfortable for Yekindar. Flashed off completely. Using that deep Molotov as well. Speaking of which, pops the cave and doesn't hit the freebie, and it's left Fallen to a kill. Not the double. You had to kill him there, Anders. Crazy had him dead to rights and missed the shot.
That is just devastating.
Unfortunately, it was quite an easy one as well. Easy to take that in a relative sense, but
no, it is.
He knows he should be hitting that.
100%. That's one of those moments. He might have even flubbed it because it was so unlikely that he was going to find anyone there. You would have thought.
Oh!
All right then.
Damn, not another.
I thought he was going to get this one too. He did spot it out. It's Agile. And a 1-on-4. And they were all right there next to him in the red position. Yuri going to be the one that actually Keserato with the back to spray him down. That Molotov that's thrown in there from the CT side, you underestimate how easy it is to put that out with the smoke if you're rushing this bomb site and just run straight through it. A lot of teams get caught by those kind of moves. So they decide we want to go for more of an execute than a rush. So they've taken a little bit of a break. Now they're going to recommit it. Like I said, they keep getting the bomb plant here, so they feel like we could probably do it again. One of these rounds, we're surely going to be winning it. It's Aragon charging in, but Yakindar with a nice clean headshot to at least win the first fight here. It's another opportunity for a bomb plant. A Story gets the kill onto Yuri. Suddenly, it's looking a bit better, but some of them are low on health here. It's not a done deal yet. They can still find a way to mess this up. So they desperately need every single round they can get. Around the corner we go. Keserato traded out. Story, he should be dead every time. And it's fallen with his 16-3 scoreline, getting the first one here. And that smoke, unfortunately, slowing them down. This could be the round, Henry.
Could be. Like you said, though, every chance it could be given over, and Fallen finally taken out of the equation. Molodoi, I don't think he can go for this one again. Needs to save that orb. The money's not going to be great.
Yeah, it's not
They've
worth
done
it.
Be execute. Got the job done.
I mean, they've had so many bomb plants. This one actually worked out in their favor, but you can tell that it's very, very close. If anything would have gone wrong here, Keserato, I think, had an opportunity maybe to go for a bit of double spray down.
As we into the final round of the first half here. Good grenades on both sides.
Yeah, a lot of smashes as well. Team kill, unfortunately, they were stood on top of each other, so that's a bit of comedy for you towards the end here. Yakindar, nice little crouch. He's going to steal the AK away. Story was in a hurry to try and get somewhere. Still plenty of control here for Saw. Not really worried for them at all. Yuri in the smoke and very nearly caught. They're making plenty of footsteps. Not that it really matters. Yakindar's trying to get in on the other side here. And they're watching everything. So, yeah, that 7-5 scoreline is pretty much almost cemented at this stage. I mean, I think for Furia, that's still not really too bad. It's still in a decent position to be in, but yeah, so showing some mental strength and actually getting back into this game before it completely spiraled, because it was a heartbreaking losses at the beginning of the map. This retake's never happening. They're so far away. It's 20 seconds. They don't have the kit. They're trying, but...
Good try, but yeah, it's impossible. No, and Void, 7-5, a good recovery from Saw. They're back into this. It was 7-1 down. It's impressive. It looked like they were dead in the water at one point.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a new scoreboard, Anders.
Okay. That's
like that.
Good summary, yeah. Very nice.
16 kills for Fallen.
132 ADR.
Amazing.
Saw on the CT side. And we'll see what the T side of this map even looks like for Furia. Nobody really knows at this stage, so we're learning something new already. Muturist in the corner with a USP, but he's been found out, discovered by Yakindar, just looking for him with a Glock. It's another kill in their favor as Agile dies in the donut position. 5 versus 3. Bomb is going to be planted here, and my God, that is something.
Well, that's pistol in the bag. 5-on-2. Hoping for a spam through the smoke, but receiving a ton of damage. Trying to get away with the Kevlar now. Molodoi waiting for his moment, and he finds it perfectly. And there we have it. It's going to be another pistol in the bag for Furia. 8-5.
That's going to set them up very nicely. Unfortunate for so it didn't seem like at any point, like none of those battles, there was a chance for them to fight back all that much. They just all got caught one at a time. So perhaps a bit unfortunate given the situation. I guess between Agile and Muturus, they wanted more of a crossfire, the way that Muturus was playing it, and it just never really materialized. Like, I don't know why, but they weren't able to help each other out. Refuge here. Also, going to be fun to see who's going to be first to really try and cement Overpass as their home map. There's always at least a couple of teams that want to try that. Nice shot. Okay. Yakindar goes down. Early attempt to get into the red position. They are bringing over the bomb with 2 more people towards the A site. So maybe this could work out, but they've got to get rid of that open CT spawn now. They have to find a way to smoke that out, which they have 1 on Keserato. So quick smoke and maybe a bomb plant if they can control Donut. It's doable.
Here we go. Smoke down towards CT spawn. They're going to allow them to essentially have the site here.
Yeah, they're thinking about it here. Ooh, fight that needed to go their way. They do have Yuri lurking all the way across the map, but I'm not sure anyone is even going to be rotating his way, so he has to go back into the middle, see if he can find a very late flank. The rest of them are going to be coming through CT spawn. Over the box, Fallen, unable to hit the first headshot there, and now he spins around, and they're all around him. Bit of an awkward position there. Yuri's finally coming in. Got to be careful you don't actually shoot your teammate through the smoke there. And they're on top of it. Smoke is there. They're looking for that defuse. Yuri's finally activated. The bomb ticking away. He almost had the kill. I think if he has that one, there might have been an opportunity. Okay. There's not that much time. They had no kit here, but
it just got it with like half a second.
Just going to be in ridiculously close.
Yeah, a little bit uncomfortable.
He's already a legend of the game, so it's your opportunity. Come join the rest of us.
Anders and Fallen in the same building.
And yeah, same, basically
Imagine
the same
that.
category, you know. I always say that. Yeah, trying to crouch in. Oh no, he gets betrayed a little bit, or almost lured into that fight. Neutral is with a good one. Aragon's going to get the one kill here, but Yuri trying to clean it up. Yakanda, he's so hungry to try and find those openings, and sometimes you end up seeing maps like these from him where he's just kind of giving his life away a lot early on, which is a bit frustrating to be watching at times. One man down, and about a minute on the clock here, so honestly, if they win this one, it's kind of on again. I feel like the map is going to open up quite a bit for them.
Yeah, it's a very important round. Currently in a 4 versus 3 advantage. Okay, Serato can't find the head of Mutiris, playing a very tight angle in towards that donut position. They know he's there, though. Good Molotov, flushes him out, forces his hand, tucks himself in. Are they aware of the corner, but they're not aware of the flank? Nice shots from Fallen. Oh, my God, the triple kill? 30 seconds here. Can he pull out another astonishing clutch? Yes, he might be able to do it, Anders.
There is absolutely no way he should be able to get away with this one. He's already picked up a couple there with the spin around, and now he's got the bomb all the way down here to be picked up. He's got time for it still. It was on your... Wait a minute, the bomb. Fallen. It's still behind him?
Oh, no.
He didn't pick it up quite in time. Oh, no, he doesn't have any time any longer. Oh, Henry.
What was the idea? Did you think he picked it up?
I think he must have thought that, or maybe he just forgot that he didn't have it all the way along. Oh, no.
Because it was such a cool move. If he'd just grabbed the bomb en route, he would have had time to plant. Sure. And they're taking an eco around these 2 rifles. Yeah,
they really don't have the money. Early setup here. Oh,
what a shot that is.
Okay, then. Look at the pressure they're putting on the A-bomb side. It's all a fake, right? They're not... The bomb is all the way over by the B-bomb side, but they really want to try and see if they can force Saw into an awkward position. Molodoi hoping for a mistake. Anyone to peek. There is a player sneaking through the middle. Mutiris. Could he actually find a kill with this? It's a pretty daring position to be in. Very nearly dies. 7 health left on him, but I think that's a nice attempt. You have to do something, right? You have almost nothing to work with, so somebody has to take a risk on the Saw side of things. And
well, Yekendar's in a prime position here, but they seem to be somewhat aware. You can see in CT spawn, they're looking towards this exact push, in fact. So I think Yekendar might be in a bit of hot water. As soon as he comes down, they're going to be ready for him. And yeah, needs to get out now. Swinging on him. Great shot. Mutiris only with the USP and 7 points of health. Can Yekendar sniff him out? Definitely he can. It's going to be Story giving up his position, but it's a 3 versus 2. Aragon with just that USP. Oh, Yekendar. No.
Not ready for it. I'm surprised to see that. This could still unravel somehow. Molodoi going to be found, and now Serato in a 1 versus 2. 30 seconds. How did it all go so horribly wrong?
USPs and a couple of M4s, the opening kill, and I think, again, it's just maybe overcooking it, trying to get too fancy with all the fakes and...
Yeah.
Leaving gaps.
They had time to really have the conversation with each other as well, but there was just not a lot of talking going on, it looked like, there on the FURIA side. Smoke is up on the ramp. Story is very low on health here, so Serato, the first fight that he gets might be an easy one, but not if he's looking the wrong way. Does get it. Very nearly gets taken down. And now it's a straight-up 1v1. Aragon on the other side. He knows exactly what Serato is. A little bit more of a surprise, but it won't matter. Great spray down for Serato, saving FURIA in a critical round.
On their own map here. Very different story to day one.
Yesterday is Queserato. They want to push it straight into the B. It's an entire rush. All of them are showing up. The flashes are coming over the wall, but they stand on top of each other. Crazy. For a double kill. Yekindar trying to answer back. It might be too late here. Yuri, he's trapped in here. Will get the first kill, but it very nearly kills him. He's down to 10 health, and actually looks like he's going to try and play for the end of the round. Just got so much time left. 1 minute and 20 seconds. Bit of a fake coming out. He's smoking it like he was running away, but then he's actually going to recommit to this position. I mean, I guess it's winnable, but you got the AK.
10 health. We'll see what he can do with it. Plenty of time. Trying to sow seeds of doubt into the minds of Saw here. It will take a pretty fortunate reposition, and there is one coming in from T-Spawn. Nuteris should have the round done. I don't think you'll be anticipating this if you're Yuri.
No, definitely not. It's a really smart move from Uterus as well. He's making sure to check that Yuri couldn't have escaped. So a free kill coming his way. Another round for Saw. Trying to end it with a rush. He's here, a little bit of a wall bang. Got to be careful that you don't get jumped on while you're reloading, but he will escape that. Yekindar, he can't stand it. He really wants to hunt down. They're going to get a couple of openings. This might be it. Aragon, if he dies, there is no more defense here. Yeah, there's no chance.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute.
Happened?
Story, he just got him with the flank in the middle. He got a double kill doing that. And it's back on again, 2v2.
It's never that easy, is it? Even with 3 opening kills, it can all fall apart very quickly.
Yeah. He was so close to Yekindar having the hunt down. You could see, he could taste it, but wasn't working out. Yeah, agile. He's got the right idea. Yekindar, very mobile, goes into the fight there and steps into the headshot. There's just nothing he could have done about that one. So it's Queserato to try and clutch it. Smokes up. Gets the bomb plant.
Can he do it again?
To be honest, I think it's somewhat doable here with the AK. Could be some very quick fights. We know that mechanically he's definitely got the ability for it. They have a smoke on the other side of the kit as well, so once they find out where he is, maybe they could apply a bit of pressure to him and try and force him to rotate out from behind that box, but they are being very careful, checking every corner. The smoke on top, I'm not sure that helps them or him. The headshot will certainly get the job done there for Aragon, so fine work at the end of it. It's another round, 9-12.
Really disappointing round there for FURIA. An amazing result for Saw. They were, what, a 5-on-3? And just couldn't hold on. The flank comes in and gets like a triple kill out of nowhere. Currently at 11 kills. Bottom of the board for FURIA. Can he find some form? Could this be the last round? Reclaiming territory towards middle. Queserato to be bested here. Almost certainly. You can see the angle. It's not ideal for him. Oh, they're getting a bit flustered now. Time ticking away. CTs have forced their hand almost to go in towards B.
Yes, don't like this. You could see that Saw have such a good read on the scenario where FURIA are getting funneled into this one. 5 bullets left. It is not enough to take down Fallen, but the clock is running low. We're talking about 22 seconds as they try and get onto the B site itself. Not even the bomb plant happening yet. I don't think they have the control for it. This is going to be down to the mechanics. They need a wide swing and a couple of great headshots. Yuri very nearly lining them up. Maybe there was a chance there, but it won't go their way. 11-12, down to the last round of regulation.
It's slipping out of their grasp now. What's the play? What's the response? How can they find some damage here? That doesn't help the efforts of Saw whatsoever. That's a lovely blind kill coming in from both sides of the equation.
Oh, so much noise there. Yekindar stomping through the middle. I thought maybe he was going to get sprayed down for the smoke, but yeah, that was a crazy kill. Queserato got away with one, but trade is in there. Story finally negotiates the kill.
Thankfully, Molodoi hits that shot because you can see some of the gaps in their game. They're getting caught by the flanks over and over again. Let's have a look, though. It's actually a winnable scenario. Can Molodoi check the corners? No, knife out.
It's not what you want to see. Yuri, though, does get one. No bomb plant here, and they will just count to 3 and swing him at the same time. Overtime secured as Saw get to 12. What a relief for them. That was such a struggle, but they actually find a way to get the job done. We have 2 more best of 3s even coming up, so you don't want to miss it. A lot of matches happening here today at the FISSURE Playground. You do not want to be missing out on it. Strahd playing later on. I'm going to be watching that for sure. Story in some trouble, but he actually just destroys Queserato. Finally, Molotov will find a kill. Good to see him back on the AWP now, and Yekindar with a clean shot through the middle. 3 versus 3, and the battle just continues. It's become pretty sloppy Counter-Strike here. They're just battling it out.
Yeah. Every flank saw attempt seems to be successful as well. But for now, FURIA do have the man advantage, but nothing is guaranteed in CS. Agil trying to suss out some information here. Does he dare go any further into the scope? And it's a nice little flick there from Molodoi.
3 in the round. That's what they needed all along, Henry. It was the Molotov AWP. He has had trouble finding it. On this T side, they just haven't had all the money for a while there. So what an impact he's making. Up to 20, nearly catching up to Fallen at this stage. The bomb's going to be carried on over to the A-bomb site. Aragon, he was dreaming of a world in which they'd, step in here and not check the corner quite, but that's not happening. So there's another Counter-Strike classic. You can't finish the game, but then you get into overtime, you get that one round you needed all along. I feel like that happens very often. A good sign for FURIA, though.
Yeah, difficult to keep that one sustainable, though. Molodoi getting 3 kills with the AWP. Some pretty sensational shots. It's Aragorn remaining. Not really much to report here. It's overtime. Money's not a massive deal, but if you want to keep buying those AWPs, can be a factor, I suppose. Thumbs up all round.
Yeah, good job, everybody. My God, 13-12. All in terms of coming up with the next part of the strategy. Made onto Yekindar, but he's not afraid. He wants to keep pushing into this one, hunting for them in the middle. Again, he might be overcommitting on this one. He's just so locked into the battle. He will go down, but it could have been worth it because Yuri takes down Story inside the bomb site. They should have an opportunity for a bomb plant here. They are getting flanked almost immediately. The bottle just connects with Aragon here, and finally the bomb plant is going to be coming through. But again, they're completely boxed in.
Here we go. Goes without saying, a very important round. It's chaos once again, Anders. Unclear who has the advantage right now. The bomb is down. They're boosting behind that smoke as well. That's looking towards Cave. Is that going to give them a nice angle?
It could be scary, but yeah, maybe it will. Molodoi is going to end up going down. Agile will fall next, and that smoke is recommitted. So Yuri, he has a position here. It's finally going to go away, and nice timing. Muturist to find it. Still plenty of time left with the kits in play. Saul with a very good retake, and FURIA unable to get the job done.
Yes, indeed. Well, there we have it. Very successful retake.
Oh yeah, bit of a fake. Coming in towards the A-bomb site. You see the bomb is all the way outside of B, so they're really selling it. They're really saying this is the hard A execute, guys. Get ready for it. Agile will get one. Got to get something in return here, otherwise there's somebody going to be working out. But there's still a player on the B-bomb site. Somehow Saw have actually not all the way fallen for this. This might work out for them. I think Yekindar is automatically dead. There's no way you're checking this corner. Back turn, swinging out wide is crazy. What a bit of patience for him. If he hadn't held his nerve, if he hadn't been ice cold on that rotation, then this would have worked out for FURIA.
God damn. What a round. Again, looked so locked in for FURIA.
Yeah.
They don't check one corner. They essentially cost them everything. Queserato, though, fighting for his team's life here on Ancient. The bomb's down in B. Crazy is all the way down at this ramp. I think he gets the drop on Europe, but they should work together. They shouldn't commit to these choke points until they group up.
They have some time. The bomb is on the site itself. You're right. It's a lot better if they get closer. Crazy now moving in, giving up the advantage, but still winning the fight against Yuri. And with 30 seconds, he's running back, almost knife out. Got to be careful here. Queserato on the other side, and what a clean headshot. That's a massive round.
These rounds are so close. Every time it feels like it comes down to a 1v1.
So angling to pick up a round. Yekindar and Yuri, they look like they want to recommit to this. I always feel it's an awkward fight from the CT side, but maybe they could surprise them. Yuri in the middle of everything. The incendiary on top. It's a lot of damage, and I can't believe Crazy is still alive. He's only down to 70 or 68 here. He should have surely been dead.
50 seconds, Anders. Mid-control. Looks like likely to be an A finish here, the split.
Right.
But you got to get past Molodoi first. He's no slouch for that AWP. Finds Mutiris. Drops a powerful smoke as well. It's going to go through. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they don't have a choice. They know they have to. Agile, what a critical kill. But Molodoi, ice cold. He just walked that corner, scoped up and crazy. Almost burns alive there. Somehow they find Yakida through the smoke. I don't even know how. Kesaratu is actually bumping into him. He's right there in front of the spray. Could not have been better.
Chaos ensues once again, Anders. It's a massive double. You're absolutely right. Like Molodoi, it looked like he was
with the mid control here again. I mean, they could try a similar split just earlier on in the round. They've got a good opportunity right now. Fallen, he did seem like he was a bit weaker in the donut position. And once again, he's going to get caught with a flashbang. So good opening. Kesarato picks up one, but they're going to throw the bomb on over and wheel in the AWP on Story. He's been lights out so far. We'll take down Molodoi. That's a very important kill.
Looks like we're going to the final round. Double overtime required here from Saw. This one seems like a locked-in situation. I don't see a way they can really retake this. Last chance saloon for Kesarato. A last look in. Does get one. Does that tempt him to get back in there?
I think if Yakenda can win this fight right now at Donut, there is a way to do that. He's around the corner, but gets caught by Crazy instead. Unfortunately, that just isn't working out. They needed that to really push out the rest of the defense. Now, Knife inside. He's actually walking into the blade here. It'll eventually be the Glock to get rid of him. Close round, but no dice here for Furia. It will be a 15-4. Fallen. Is he going to move in front of his own smoke? Yeah, look at it. He's actually in the hallway over at the A side, in front of his own smoke. So that should mean that they could potentially rotate or keep this rotation towards the B bomb side. He's going to keep going. I love this move from Fallen. I really want him to just keep on going towards T-spawn. It's a nice idea.
Oh, you can see it being lined up. Yakindar goes down with nothing. Can Yuri only good for one? It's not enough, but Molodoi keeps the dream alive here. 3 versus 3, trying to close things out without double overtime being required. Oh, it's not going to happen. Too far away now, Fallen. So far removed from the situation. Incendiary does a little bit of damage, but Crazy's got a lot of HP. Not anymore. Kesarato brings it back to a 2-on-2. Even keel. Story, though, has got a guaranteed round from Fallen.
Yes. How do you do this one? The fact is, he's got a smoke and a kit. If he can kill Agile, there is a way to stop Story from doing anything, but he's going to use that to smoke off the ramp. He thinks the AWP is there, and I can't really blame him for it, but the relocation here for the Story AWP is really good. Another kill for Agile. He's really come back into the game. It's double OT on Ancient here. The first map in the series. Somehow, but the idea was good.
Here we go. Oh, stifling B execution. Very uncomfortable. Yakindar at least gets one. 19 and 24 right now. It's not enough, though. Feels like the round's falling apart. Yuri, the last line of defense, needs some backup desperately. 4 players on the bomb site. Flashbang comes through. It's an effective one. Can't deny the plant. Only good for one again. It's not going to be enough to win this round. Mutira is watching the flank towards the B lane. Could be a kill, but again, just one and done. Nowhere near enough as Molodoi. Oh, such an unfortunate situation. He's got all the util he could ask for, but what do you do with it?
Just walking up right behind him. The timing wasn't quite there. It's a nice idea. And so was the one from Yuri. I like the idea of hiding in the smoke and getting flashed in for it. It maybe could have worked out, but...
Second round. Smoke down towards double doors, courtesy of Furia. Spawn. Aragorn. Not wasting any time here. And he goes. Yuri had a rough time with this B bomb side, but this task, Yakindar going down with nothing again, unfortunately, but Kesarato stepping up. This is surely a done deal. They need this one.
Yeah, this one is locked in. Very quick rotation in from middle. They already were going for that. Almost immediately, they were ready to jump up. So, yeah, fantastic work from Yuri. You have to appreciate the fact that he got both the kills there. There is just too much to handle. Good scream behind us here. Fallen getting the last kill. Very important pickup. Around on the CT side and overtime. Pull out the other side of it, which is the pressure on towards Fallen. I feel like that's something they've been enjoying too. Good nades in the middle. Really damaging that CT side. Molotov doesn't go deep enough to, I think, kill Kesarato here, so he's got a bit of an opportunity. Fallen will take down Aragon. That's the start.
Yakindar. You keep going down with nothing in that cave position. We'll see whether they can actually hold on to this 5-on-4.
Really wants to go for it.
He loves it.
He's just peeking it so much. Like, you got the man advantage. I'm losing my mind watching this.
Well, contact play could be quite nice here. Smoke comes down, but it's not going to arrive in time. But Fury, oh, God, so perfect for him. And Yekindar, he's had a rough one on Ancient, but that could be enough. Looking for 2-1 once again. Should be locked in here. Agil. 1 minute remaining, Anders. The B contact play not working out for them.
He finally found a way to shut it down. It's been very tricky for Furia to do anything at this site. I don't think Agil can find a way through on this one. It's a good double spray down for Yekindar. You're absolutely right. Trying to get into the smoke, hoping that no one's looking as it fades, but they are going to be on top of it. Yekindar will find a third kill here, and Fury up to 17. Pivotal in that, which is great. I think the last time we saw Furia play KSerrato was just a little bit missing from the game, and we know what he could do, so enjoyable to see him back on track. 1 round lead. In the middle, we go crazy with the spray down here, and probably not much to be gained here. Yekindar, actually, a very important kill to take down Crazy. He wants to move forward here. Are they expecting it? They aren't spinning around, and Yekindar does go down. He should have had that kill on Neutris. I feel like there was an opportunity. They nearly kill Aragorn. The grenade to chase him into the corner, and that will be enough. Fury to maybe save the round here. 2 versus 3. They can still win this one.
Yuri up high, getting towards the ledge, but an incendiary will block his path. 3 versus 2. Molodoy's still alive. They'll boost up. What's Molodoy got up his sleeve here? Trying to deny the boost. They didn't anticipate the second player being already up there. It's going to be Agil, and that should be enough to win this round. It's 3 versus 1. Molodoy has got a slight gap towards A. If he gets a quick plant down here, the AWP, they don't have much in terms of offensive utility, but I mean, what he can do there. The smoke, it makes things a lot easier.
I was going to say, the lack of a smoke here means he could just have 3 shots. They're all coming in from this donut position. This could be a bit of a shooting gallery. Let's see what he does. They have an HE for the debris if they really want to. Doesn't get the first flick here. They're right on top. Misses the second one. Now the Molotov is going to force him back. That's very awkward. Oh my God, it burns him all the way into the actual cave. And they are right on top of it, trying to get that defuse home immediately. So good opening for Saw. I really... Okay. 17-17. There was a real chance, I think, for Molodoy to hit those shots and just win it with the AWP alone.
Doesn't feel like everything's covered. Caught off guard time and time again. Molodoy this time takes down the AWP story. That's a huge pickup here. Whoever wins this round will find map points. And for now, FURIA had the man advantage, but still so much more work to be done. The bomb's down towards T-spawn. KSerrato finds the second incision.
Yeah, that's a lot of noise being made. You've got to be careful here. I don't think he's checking it at all. That might be one of those things you're not used to playing the map nearly as much. Agil takes him down. There's a firing squad on the other side, and Yuri.
Okay, they know where Agil is.
But it actually works out.
But the bomb's down in T-spawn. So
there's no way for Agil to know, right?
Well, he's going to find out. Probably if he's going through the A main, he's going to find it.
Imagine if he goes there to just save the AK, and he's like, oh, wait a minute. What's this?
Okay, does he spot him?
Not yet, but he's in a very good position for it. This is kind of awkward.
Oh, Yuri's going to die. Oh, okay, gets away with it. Smoke goes down.
I think now Molotov is good.
Okay, yeah, he's at us today. He's going to get killed by that.
There we go. There's the first one. AK's out. So close. Could you imagine?
Dude, okay, well handled, but still, you can see how uncomfortable it was. There really was a chance for him to pick that one up. The grenade kill.
KSerrato in the middle got the next kill, so a couple of good and important kills there. Deep nade. That was Yekindar, I think, throwing that all the way from the B double doors there.
There he goes.
Still wants to fight. He can't not fight.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. There's no one there with him. It's just in the open, spraying his AK. It's an easy pickup.
Chihuahua.
Yeah.
Let me get him.
If he could just stay alive while they establish themselves on the map, it'd be so helpful. But now they have no idea what they've lost in terms of territory. They don't know what presence from the CTs has been garnered.
I like this position pretty much all across the map for Saw. I guess the weakness here would be if they went for a standard A execute to block off the donut position, but there's no way for FURIA to really know that. At the moment, they are recommitting into more of this B aggression, and honestly, Saw's position looks really good, although, as I say that, they are starting to rotate back, so there might have been a bit of a window here where maybe they could go for it. 35 seconds left. Are they going to group up in the middle and just go through donut instead? They're running out of time to make this decision right now.
Yeah, what is the play?
Okay.
Because it has to be B. You're not going to have enough time to really check everything.
Yeah. Getting through. Will spray down on the one Aragon. That's probably all he needed. We're talking about 12 seconds to try and turn the corner. The rest of Saw have already shown up. There's no entry here. More overtime is what is on the menu. 18 kills or 18 rounds. I'm losing my mind, Henry.
You good?
No, I'm not. So this is the kind of round that they used as a fake earlier. This time it's not a fake. They are going for it with the bomb as well, but there is a couple of lurks outside of the B bomb site, so they're not going to catch anyone yet. The bomb is being planted. I mean, this has actually just worked out very well. Bomb plant is through. Yekendar's very low, but it doesn't matter.
Let's see if we can stay alive. Okay, Serato needed one there. Gets uncomfortable now. 5 versus 4. Yekendar low. Fallen not far behind him. Incendiary lands in the front door. Fallen has to jump up now.
Yuri is a million miles away, but you know what? He does have a Molotov if he gets there. There is a chance that they already used all of their smokes here. Nice shot on through Story. Fallen gets the one. They're already defusing. They've got less than a second left. They're on top of it, and unfortunately, Yuri tried to get there in time. A little bit too far away. Saw to win the first round here. They're going to be able to win Train, although if we're wrong about that, it would also be spectacular. Oh, Flick comes in. I thought he had that. It looked like exactly the kind of shot that Molotov would be able to hit. Now he's scoped up and in a vulnerable position, still takes down a Muturus. How did he see him? There was just a pixel showing. Aragon quickly on the return and gets a double as Yekendar wants to push in. It's a 4 versus 3 here, and the bomb's dropped quite far back. Even if they find a kill, they can't just pounce onto the site here. Gonna have to work a little bit harder for this round.
Absolutely true. It's going to be so difficult to get back into this in a 4-on-3. Serato thought he found some space, but Story 1 step ahead of him. Shuts down that prospect. And in we go. Is there anything left to be said about this round? Spotting 1, giving up that position though. Smokes down towards short, flash towards long.
It'd be so helpful if they had a Molotov to be able to put the bomb down without being pushed, but not really available at the moment. Oh, swings back, Fallen. How has he done that? He had the bomb on his back as well. If he could have got away, that double kill could have turned it around. Now it's on Yuri. He's had some great rounds so far, and he's still got about 30 seconds. It is winnable. He's trying to line up the crosshair, battling against Agile, and he just negotiates that so well. Now it's against Story. The bomb is back there. How much time does he have? Story's already moved up. He's picked up the AK instead. He wants to fight him. AK versus AK, and in an unlikely position. I don't think Yuri is ever expecting this. He's played this so well, Story. Going to be a heart attack moment as Yuri does not expect it. He's thinking that AWP is going to be a distance, not an AK right in his face.
That's a really good point.
That's 18.
Oh my God.
Well, that's a grenade.
Wow. Over 100 damage from 2 grenades.
I think 1 round here on the T side has got to be critical for FURIA to sort of keep it alive.
It's going to be so difficult now. That damage done.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is converted. That wasn't even one of the low HP players.
No. Those wall bangs here from the cave are just wild. Okay, sneaking into red. Muturus is waiting on the other side. It's Yekendar. Or maybe not, actually. It's Molotov on the other side. Map's too small for me. I can't see who's up there. It is Molotov. He was also standing still, so I was about to say, he's standing still for once. Because it wasn't him at all.
50 seconds, and it's going to be Molotov, indeed. Hey, Serato. Yeah, looks like we might be done. I say that as he gets a quick double. Molotov.
No way.
I think, like I said, going into this overtime, it feels like the only rounds they're picking up now is when an individual pops off, and that's exactly what Molotov is doing. No real tactical prowess here. This is all raw skill.
There's no one on B. If they get past CT spawn, they can actually do it. Agile here, out in the open, footsteps being made, and Fallen to get the shot. Round has been saved by Molotov. He hit that second shot. How is it even possible?
That's the only way.
This B-bomb site has been very hard for FURIA to hold all across the map. Yekindar burns almost to a crisp. He's down to 20 health, and they're going to find him. He steps into the Molotov. KSerrato gets a single one, but a trade that is going to favor Saw quite a bit. It's through the smoke. He's just so close to getting it. It's a lot of damage from KSerrato. And I guess they might as well try and give it a shot here at the retake. They have some utility. They have some grenades. And with the damage on Aragon, it is not impossible they can go for this one. Deep smoke and not finding any of the kills yet. Molotov going down, and now I'm not so confident any longer. Spray down is great for Agile. He's already found 2 of them. In KSerrato, 1 versus 4. Yeah, he's got the refire. It's a lot of damage in. I still don't think it can be done. Smoke and kit is there for him, so he's going to try and see if he can get that. Oh, he's actually going to tap it once, but he's running out of time already. There is no more on the clock here, so it's a nice idea, but the round is going to go the way of Saw. So for the first time, Henry, they've actually got a chance to close the map. Defense is not working, so there is a lot of tape on that to be looked at. KSerrato boosted into the middle, or trying to see if he can get the run across here, but the flashes are everywhere, and he was a bit confused, thinking he wanted to be jumping up there, but did get caught. Story with a shot on Fallen, and this is a mess of a round here for FURIA. Yekindar through the smoke and caught once again. Yuri and Molotov 2 versus 4 before anything's even happened. We hardly got into the round, and they just got completely blown open.
At this point, yeah, it feels like this is the correct outcome. We've seen enough rounds now. Like,
yes.
Sure, it was an amazing start, and they had so many map points in regulation, but it felt like everyone was just peaking.
If anyone could save them, it would be Molotov. He's got backup in Yuri in about 15 seconds, so he's going to have to survive a while here, but let's see if they can find a way. I mean, he's done it once before. Doesn't quite get that flick. Grenade comes out, and now they're on top of him. Shut down Agile with a nice little spray. Good return from him individually. Like I said, 0-7 at one point in this game. He's up to 27 kills here at the end of it. Yuri in a 1 versus 3, and the bomb is being planted in front. He can't really do anything to stop that, so Saw, they're 1 kill away from taking this one. FURIA, they're not going to be happy about it, but they don't have a choice in the matter any longer here. Train will be the second map, and Yuri's just looking to get onto the site any which way that he can, but they have got a crossfire waiting for him. 3 people that can fight him all at the same time as he steps onto the plate here. It's just too much to handle. Shut down at the end, and Saw take away the map.
Oh, man, that's going to sting. FURIA, it felt like they had that game all tied up, Anders. It was looking so good. Their first real debut of this roster, showing us what they were made of.
We head into the second map of the series. Saw now going to be the CT side. FURIA will start on the T side, and they're not going to slow it down. Yekindar comes bursting straight out of main into the A yard. They're behind that red train, trying to take the fight with Muturus. They very nearly line up, and that could have gone horribly wrong. They need another trade here, and Molotov will give them exactly that. Fallen catching Agile as he was trying to get in through Pop Dog is not going to be allowed for. Burst fire being brought up now, and Story being held back here. I think Fallen was out of bullets, but KSerrato has just what they need.
That's more like it.
Grenade is pretty decent here, but Fallen is still out on the high ground sooner than I think anyone expects, so Agile could be in a lot of trouble. There's no backup coming. They're all on the A side right now. If he doesn't get some help right here, he's going to die. Almost shot at the back. Great play from Fallen, but he in turn is going to get traded out. Yuri with another kill, and the trades just keep on coming.
Nice grenade. Did the job. Oh, not quite. He falls back. Story, that AWP. A lot to do here. Still a challenging retake. Aragon low. Yekindar and KSerrato. Now just a latter to clutch up. KSerrato had a boatload of clutches on Ancient. Can he do it once again? Aragon goes down with nothing.
If he knows exactly where Muturus is, he could just play for time. But Muturus smart. He has made no footsteps. Look at the movement here from KSerrato. Oh, he misses the chance, but still, he just has to disengage, try and run away from the fight. There's no kit on him at the moment here. I don't think there's one on the ground, so even getting the kill, there is not enough time for the defuse side. So far, so I've not really had the weaponry to try and do it all that much. About 50 seconds now. It is looking like it's going to be an A-yard execute. A split through Pop Dog here. I would say this is probably one of the most common strategies. So far, so good on the defense. Very nearly getting a double on that one with the pistol. They're going to swing wide. Crazy. Will take down Yuri. 1 versus 3 for Molotov. He was the one to set up the grenades. His teammates were the ones that needed to open it up, and he walked straight into the op shot here. You could see Story had the right idea, so...
Flashbang will be deployed, and in we go.
Yeah, this is huge. Fallen sneaking around the back, and it's such a deep position. He's in CT spawn right now. Agile, very good job. He's found both the kills over there. That's going to buy a lot more time. Now, Fallen is ramping in behind, so I think Agile's going to be dead one way or another. Fallen surely going to be able to win this fight. Quesarata to want to do it, so it's not really done yet. Story with another important shot, defeating Molodoi in the back hallways. Fallen and Quesarata. They plant the bomb in an unusual position. They could, in theory, go and play it from the C connector, but they're not going to want to try and do that. AK on one, Galil on the other. I don't know if these positions are going to be very helpful. Story sneaking in from the high ground could be a free kill if he looks to the right, but he doesn't. Instead, Fallen takes him down. Spray on the one, and now Quesarata right on top of him. What a great read it is. Another fantastic clutch out of him. Oh, I feel like if Saw have any dream of turning this around, it's going to have to be some early rounds here. Yakindar taking a bit of damage through the smoke, and Quesarata.
Unbelievable.
That's it.
You hate to see that. And it's an early 5-on-4. Akil has moved.
I think they know that Aragon is here anyway because they heard the footsteps at the beginning of the round. So I doubt if FURIA won't pretty much check this position every single time now.
So what's the final play, Anders? They just bleed out the CTs, bide their time.
Yeah.
You know they're going to have to explore the map. They can't just sit there, and there's going to be smokes used. And now they've got a couple of incendiaries, a couple of flashes. No, oh, there is a kid on Muteris.
I think the conversation was whether or not they wanted to spend the time in NA to clear the hallways, or if they just wanted to go back and go out main. But I feel like now they've committed to this. Molotov, it doesn't actually hit him, so they don't hear the sound from that. But you can just tell they are so aware. They heard the footsteps at the very start of the round when Aragon ran in there. So for the rest of the round, they're going to be well aware that someone could be here. Quesarata getting a bit closer. Ooh, it's a very nice pre-fire, honestly. That MP9 doing a bit of work. Muteris, they line up for him, and if he got that double kill, who knows what could have happened. But now Crazy and Story, 25 seconds. Smoke is landing on top to try and block out that AWP. The bomb is coming out main. Honestly, this is a winnable round right now. They're both here. There's about 17 seconds left. What a flick to take down Yakindar. That's how you get the job done. You just need this. Story on 2 kills, and there's no more time. They cannot win this round any longer here. Could see Yuri sneaking through, but he's going to be found. They knew not he was going to run out of time, so hard to figure out a reason not to buy it at any given moment, really. 5-3. 2-round gap separating these teams here. Fallen.
Fast inside.
Yeah. They might as well, right? This worked previously. There was no backup. Agile was on his own. And honestly, like I said, that was even a better scenario for Agile than you would have expected. Normally, you're just going to get crunched in this situation. We'll see if he's going to be able to do it this time. The flash is overwhelming. He still gets one, but this time Fallen a lot more accurate. Muteris gets one in return, and actually another headshot. I can't believe it, but they are cleaning them up. Yes, the bomb is planted, but it's down to Yuri. Way back here, they have so many grenades. They will absolutely find him. The incendiary to force him into the battle, and now they're coming for him all at the same time. It's a very good round for Muteris with 3 kills. But honestly, just very impressive. Agile probably should die in these situations without doing anything.
Yeah, the fact he gets so much work done there, stays alive for a long time.
Human
them.
rubble.
Yeah, the human rubble waiting for them at the lower ramp.
That one smoke in the connector, I don't think is going to be enough for it. He has still 3 people on the A yard, and they're rotating back. Good opening, though. Quesarata in charge. Tech9 for the double kill, and somehow picks up an AK. Gets another one on Crazy. He just keeps on going. Might not be enough here. Still got 23 seconds. And Molodoi, tough position with the Deagle, looking for the kill. He'll get it on the Story. And now the question is he could find it. In this 15 seconds, needs the headshot here. He's very nearly got it. That is so close. A pixel from taking the head of Agile, almost running out of bullets, and eventually he'll get taken down.
Too close.
Yeah, there's no saving it past this point, really, so... Pretty nice grenade, and with Stories taking down Yakindar, he was trying to fly out of main once again into the yard. Easy kill for FURIA. It's Yuri to be in charge of it, but could have been his teammate as well. Both in position. So, 4v4 in this final round of the half. with 2A and 2B. Not really bad here for FURIA if you can find a bomb site. Fallen. Bit of an investigation there, but it does cost him his life, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know. Long push down Ivy as well, so they're going to get so much information to play with. So could be rotating on the back of this if they really trust it. Not sure exactly if it's going to be Pop Dog or the B bomb side yet, but Aragon starting to believe more and more that it might be a bit of a B hit. He's falling back into it. They are going to surely check this position, but not quick enough. Yuri ends up going down. This is actually working out pretty well. Saw hoping to get a 6th round on the board. It looks likely as Molodoi will find himself alone, and Aragon just challenges him straight up. A quad kill for him and a tied scoreline towards the end of the half, 6-6. The only top 10 team that we've got, and yeah, this should never be happening, and yet it's getting a little bit more tense all of a sudden. Losing the first map in triple overtime, and now here we go into the second one. Looking good on the half here. Early couple of kills. Aragon and Story, though, they do bring it back, and bomb plant not really available yet. They don't have the control. They're missing that high ground position. Molodoi playing around with the dualies back here. Yekandan looking for a headshot, but not finding it. Still plenty of time, and a 3v3 that looks good for FURIA.
Oh, nice shot.
Especially with that kill. And Story's low on health already. The bomb is finally going to be planted after a long time, but it cost them almost everything.
Story, with 15 points of health, would have to do something spectacular. Starts off well. Can't finish the job, though.
The atmosphere on FURIA is going to change quite a bit. Keserato, I do kind of love this. That is so aggressive. Molodoi is not ready, though. Trucked by the MAC-10. Muturist finds Fallen. And now Yekenda lost in the source and inside of the smoke as well. He's going to end up going down. This is somehow broken down. Keserato once again has to try and save his team. He's 17-9. If he isn't playing like this, then FURIA might already be well on their way to losing the second map, which is unbelievable to even imagine. Crazy and Story left alive. There's 1 minute and 10 seconds here, and the bomb is eventually going to be planted.
2 versus 2. No kits available as of right now. I'm sure there's some scattered around. Flashes available. Keserato stuck in main. Yuri with the M4. He's towards connector. Time ticking away now. 30 seconds left on that bomb.
Yeah, even if there is a kit, it might just be really far away. If it's down here by Ivy, that's too far away for them to really retake. Crazy dodges the flash, gets the shot, and now they're just chipping away. This has to be really fast. He's running out of time right now. Unless the kid is right in front of him, he doesn't have any time any longer. It doesn't matter. He goes down to Crazy. Damn. And Saw steal that second round back.
5-7s and Deagles. Molodoi going for an inside push. Molotov might dissuade him, though.
Very tricky. You were pointing out the other day that it's not just a Molotov, but the double HE, just in case there's a smoke down to block it. Definitely seeing that out of Saw. They had the right idea, but Yuri, a good couple of connections, finds the helmet of 2 players there with a 5.7 lethal pistol. 3v3. That could definitely be enough to change the round here. Yekandan trying to retreat a little bit. He's putting a lot of distance between himself and anyone there. With the Deagle, it's not a bad range. Forward position from Keserato. Again, you can Molotov this, but well, they don't have one, so now they definitely can't. But it's such a powerful angle to be at, and you can see exactly why. Story ends up getting dropped, and still, Keserato in this position. He's going to try and retreat a little bit more. Backup is eventually going to get there. Fallen is basically in T-spawn, and Yakanda is clearing out the Pop Dog position, so they will try and see if they can get over here to help out Keserato. He does need it at the moment. Both are coming for him. Nice shot from Crazy. And they're right back on top here. So if they win this round, it is looking very good for them.
Crazy. The crazy maneuver, dude. Why have you pushed the smoke? No need for it.
No kit.
No kits. Mutiris up against it now. Smoke down on the bomb as well. I think they're going to struggle here.
Running straight for it. 10-second defuse inside, but the timing there. Muter is just unable to clear that high ground position. Yekandan with a very important kill. They must also think, all right, we just need 1 round and we're gonna crush the economy there. So there's a lot to fight for here. Early HE right on top of Aragon. That's a nice grenade to be able to throw. Keserato looking for an opportunity, and he'll absolutely get one. Crazy out of the mix. Re-smoking it. I don't think he realizes Fallen. Yes, not at all aware. Muteris had beat the timing, flown under the radar, so to speak.
Oh.
Smokes are going up. That's a bit awkward.
No, I think that's okay. Maybe that's by design. Not sure, but never seen that one before. Okay, they know where Molodoi is. They certainly know where Yakandar is at the same time. Story pulls one back. 2 versus 3. Do they want to disengage? Oh, Yakandar should have this one locked up. Excellent work. That's a huge round. One step closer to Inferno. Has to be the eco next with no bomb plant.
Looked like they wanted to go for a bit of a run boost there, so maybe get some speed. Look at this. Muteris had the opportunity. That was such a forward position, but it doesn't work out in the end. Goes down instead. That would have been a way to crack open the A-bomb site. Hiding in the corner. Nobody is aware of it yet. FISSURE. Oh my god! How did they all die at the same time?
Just a brutal position there from FISSURE. Looks like we might...
Scenario 25 and 12 for FISSURE. Molodoi now getting a chance, a taste at a couple of more kills. One with the HE and picking up with the AWP. Eventually gets hunted, but nobody really cares about it. Crazy. No chance that he could save the AWP. They will absolutely find him here. Fallen ends up going down. Still a 1 versus 3 after that fact. He is looking for the ace clutch, which honestly, that might be the thing to kind of blow Fury apart on the mental side. Very unlikely. Switches out for the AK, hoping that there's going to be a peek. That's kind of how you need to try and win these rounds anyway. You actually do need the other side to make some mistakes, and if they peek him, that could be counted as that potential. Bomb is there in front of them, so they really don't have to move just yet. Yakandar, even he is standing still, Henry.
They don't want to make any mistakes here. It's not worth it. Should be no way to win this.
Yeah, definitely not. Fury on top, uncommon position. We've got a lot of weapons on the FURIA side of things here for FISSURE. There's a good grenade to begin with, but are they aware that Yakandar's already moved in here? Agile certainly trying to clear the angle as much as he can, and Yakandar not quite able to find it. It's close, but the opening kill goes the way of FISSURE.
Certainly does, Anders. Fallen detects presence towards Ivy, drops down the smoke. Flashbang makes things uncomfortable. Gives up the fact he's blind. That's going to be him. Presumably taken care of. Yes, Crazy will find him.
That's a pretty good dink, if nothing else, for Fallen, but couldn't quite find it. Caught in the reload. Uncomfortable setup here in the yard. Yuri, unfortunately, not quite covered by FISSURE there. I don't think they realized that someone snuck through the smoke, and the timing was excellent. Double peeking FISSURE. He couldn't get the job done. So Molodoi already consigned to saving the AWP. One more round. Aragon this time. I think it was Agile last time trying to take this fight. Flash is there. Molodoi good for the kill, but unfortunately, Yakandar unable to follow it up. They're not checking for FISSURE, and he's got the trigger discipline. He wants more people to walk into this trap. They're completely unaware. A third person now up for grabs. Story trying to get the bomb planted. FISSURE is so sick.
Way.
Getting the double
ice
in his veins as he slaps this out of their hands. Agile now in a 1 versus 3, but this is almost impossible here. FISSURE tapping away at him, and the backup is there as well. Such a sick play from FISSURE to get them onto the third map.
I love that play from FISSURE.
In some of the mid-fights, I believe we saw it at one point, but let's find out. Yuri just taking a peek down the middle. They are going to be at the half wall here. There's the grenades on top. That is a lot of damage to begin with, and look at how they just punch through. The grenades softening them up. It's a double kill for Story, and they've cracked it wide open. I don't even think there's a chance you could retake this. That's impressive work.
Really is, Anders. You love to see it. No chance to retake this site. Might as well save your Kevlar. FISSURE doesn't even have any, so it looks some exit. This is a spot that's commonly overlooked. People don't even know this spot exists.
Yeah, you're right. If you do run out this way, it just feels really bad to try and check the corner. They're going to exit the other way. I think the thing that really impressed me with the grenade setup is I don't think they threw them immediately. They waited to be sure that there was actually a CT there. So they confirmed that, and then they tossed them in. It was beautiful work coming out. Nothing that FURIA could do about it, unfortunately. And FISSURE, yeah, very important. Look at how he wants to check. He just has to make absolutely sure that there's not an opportunity for somebody to walk in here. And, you know, I don't know why there would be a kit this late, but you never know to try and slow it down. And you could see Fallen has already got the grenade primed. He's hoping to flash him in a teammate, perhaps Yekenda. Definitely a bit of a gap in the smoke here that he could try to exploit. As he throws down another one. Oh, the timing. He's walked right past. This is really sick story. Unfortunately, he was not ready for the Molotov rotation. He comes in and catches him. Otherwise, that could have been really sick. 30 seconds. With that smoke going up again. Oh, they're falling back. They're coming back to the bomb site now. They were going back to A, but I feel like now for FISSURE, you pretty much have to commit to this. It is a very sketchy round. There's every opportunity that they could give this one back. FURIA are ready. They're in rotation coming to the bomb site. FISSURE goes down, and Fallen's going to be next in the grave. Molotov trying to get the spray. Can't quite find it, unfortunately. And Aragon once again saving the team with a couple of kills. Yuri not able to stop the bomb plant here. That is a very sketchy round from FISSURE.
Well, the fact is they've got 3 players alive after losing the first couple, so it's actually gone pretty well. All things considered, they take damage on routes, but 3-0 is confirmed. Bit of a shame there because they got all that as advantages for FURIA, then it feels like they give them up.
Yeah, I mean, they had the right idea. They had the smokes down to put so much pressure on Saw. You could tell that there was a moment of real panic when they were starting to fall back from the top banana position. Just that smoke, and felt really awkward, but nicely done. We said winning the first 3 rounds be a very nice benefit. So far, so good. If you take too many risks, they just punish them. They've been doing that quite a bit.
They give him Fallen the double flashbang here, but he's taking a lot of damage on routes. They're not committing just yet, but 4 players this side of the map. Smokes go down. Still time, they can wait this out.
Fallen does have another smoke, so they have to be careful if they decide to wait and then they get re-smoked again. I think that's going to be very hard to recover from. There's the smoke. That means there's about 10 seconds if they wait it out now. I just think that's very tough to try and run through. They don't have an HE to blow open the smoke either. It looks like they are committed to it, so yeah, this is going to be down to the wire. 17 seconds on the clock. The entire Sword team on the other side. The spray not really connecting. Yekenda almost burns alive, but it will extinguish eventually. 10 seconds on the clock, and they just burst through. Aragon with a couple of great kills, and once again, Saw right at the end. They found a way to get through. Aragon is 8-0 right now.
Yeah, this is definitely alarm bells for FURIA. They are not putting up any real resistance. It's perfectly played by Saw. They bleed them dry, so they've got nothing left on the defense. Go in together with some well-timed flashbangs, and it's very difficult to hold off.
Yeah, but like, they had 3 people at the bomb site. There was 10 seconds left.
Yep.
I feel like FURIA, even just on the mechanics alone, should be able to win that kind of a fight. But I guess it is really chaotic is the problem. Like, nobody really knows what's happening at the end. You could see Yekenda is relocating into oranges. There's just so much happening. It seems like FURIA kind of, even though they know what's happening, like they're fairly sure, it somehow they're still not quite ready when it actually comes down to it. That's 5 in a row for Saw to begin. Can you?
I can't.
Consent.
They just need more time.
Need more time, fair enough. Yeah, maybe Astralis too, who knows? Playing MIBR a little bit later in the day. Good kills. This is what I'm talking about. Molotov and FISSURE picking up a bit, but then Story and Crazy, they're right back into it. Story with the double. They've slipped up again. It was right there. They had the opening kills, and now somehow they're back in it.
Fallen's in trouble.
Yeah, he's got to be careful. Sneaking around the smoke as well with the AK coming out. Crazy. If he steps on through, he's going to find a free kill on this one. Oh, Fallen's actually kind of escaping as well. It's a bit of a hunt to try and find him, and somehow Fallen comes out on top, but that could have gone 10 million different ways. At least it's a 2v2.
Looking for their first round on the board. Story. If he reads this well, he's got a freebie on Fallen. What a shot. He's so quick with it. Oh, be careful though, bro. Oh, no, that's the bomb. What was he trying to do?
I don't really know, if I'm being totally honest. I can't explain that, unfortunately.
What a leap of faith that is.
Oh,
They
yes.
still don't win the round.
But
oh, dear.
Now, the bomb is in front of Yekindar, right? We all agree on that.
Yeah. Well, a couple of mistakes and still...
Check it. I do have a rule that I try not to do any math on the stream just because I've been embarrassed too many times by myself as well.
But it's important for this particular outing. Another opening advantage here. This one they have to convert. Double Molotovs, they do stack.
They do, in fact. Something that most teams don't really try to exploit, but... Woladoy, there we go. Story unable to beat him to the punch here. It's another 5 versus 3, surely. This is the one where they actually pick up a round there. They've got nothing on the CT side yet.
They literally have to.
Yeah.
They give this one up, pack it all in. It's
done. That's it. If it's a time to surrender, just call for that. Maybe kick a couple of players from the server before you do the call, but round number 8 here. There is no scenario that you can credibly construct here where it's going to be a FURIA loss in this round. Yeah, I guess they could be. They have quite a bit of money on that T side. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, just try and go for it.
I guess, you might as well go for it. I guess they're just changing up their approach, going through apps.
Okay.
So what can they do here? They have one smoke. They could do a lurk smoke out the apartments.
I mean, Molotov, they could get the kill onto Yuri.
That's what they're going to try and do. You can do the lurk smoke from here and... Oh, what's he going to bounce it off? Is he just going to flash out for them off the chimney?
Yuri doesn't have a Molotov or a smoke, so if they Molotov him, he actually has to take the fight. Never mind, it's a clean headshot to begin with. Fallen tries to hold on. There's only 14 seconds. I feel like regardless, it's a good position. They should have done one in the back. Fallen able to pick up one more kill and has bought plenty of time for it. K-Sorata to show the first round on the board for FURIA. I don't know if it's enough to make the fans feel safe, but it's a start.
It's definitely a start. 7-5 wouldn't be the worst outcome in the world, but they've got to break down the money.
All this utility. Maybe they want to go before 10 seconds this time. Well, let's see. There's the boosted smoke. Do they have a good Molotov? They could maybe try to burn out this back position with a little bit of fortune then. It could be enough. No, they're going to land further on forward. So the Molotovs aren't going to kill anyone, but they're still pretty powerful. It means you have to check the fountain instead. Woladoy back here gets the first one, but he's very low on health. They are coming for him. And Agile will drop him. Fallen gets taken down. I think a headshot through the smoke. I don't think he actually saw anyone. And oh my God.
Nice shot.
Yeah, there we go.
Lovely execution there. Enjoying that because you can see like the way you see the position they were throwing the flashes from, just by the barrels. So you can throw both Molotovs from there, and you can both bounce both flashes off the scaffolding. So you do both Molotovs, and there's a scaffolding above. So you just do it without a grey light is, and you throw two flashes like that. It goes bounce, bounce, and it lands inside like the first oranges. So your teammates can run in, and anyone running away from the flames gets caught by the flashes. Then you swarm them, and you don't flash your teammates.
Well, write this one down. That sounds like something you could do.
When I play my favorites, we call it the Henry G executes. I just do everything. I do both smokes, and I do both Molotovs, and I do both flashes. So I don't trust anyone else to do it.
They have been going a lot for the B-bomb site, if we're being honest here, Saw, and maybe this is one of the reasons why they are posturing like they are gunning for the A side instead. Deep smoke towards the library. Okay, so Rato, though, is playing in front of it. He's going to flash himself in once and twice, and then he's ready. That's an easy pickup. Well done. Woladoy also helping out, but still a little bit of a return. Didn't even bother the reload, but I think that assassination kill there for Yekindar is enough to hold the line. 30 seconds, and as long as you don't die jumping here, I think Story's got no chance to even get into the round. So second round for FURIA?
Yeah. Almost certainly at this stage. Needed that coming to the tail end of this first half. Money still fine, especially if Story can save the AWP. Be able to drop an AK or two.
Fallen on your team, so he's been here before. He knows what it's like. There is always a way to get back into it. A lot of top mid aggression coming out here for Saw. They almost did it last time, but they want to try and see if they could do maybe find that wrap around Arch again from the looks of it. Still 40 seconds. Okay, clearing up top. This is actually really, really important. Otherwise, there could be a chance for a huge rotation. They're drawing them in. There's a third man rotating over. Actually gets the kill on the Yuri. That's so sick. Look at it. The entire A defense has just been shifted towards B based off that one flash and the kill around the corner. Keisarata, the only one that can stop the madness. 15 seconds on the clock here. Molodoy's picked up a kill. They need to get on the wrong side right now. They're actually delaying this so much. Oh no. They had such a great call. Everything was working, but they've way overcooked it.
There we go. The eruption coming in from FURIA. They're waking up here on Inferno. 8-4 looks possible.
All right, let's go. Well, with the HE on top, you could see how if you get caught out there while you flash, smoke isn't going to help you. But they all survive. Molodoy here, hoping that there's going to be a boost or a jump on the other side. See if he can get the flick down in time. Molotov, though, is going to force him into a different position. Misses the opportunity. I don't know how, but I thought the backup was there, but there was nobody there about the Molodoy at the beginning. Good trade here from Yakina, though. We appreciate that. And they're going to go back to the site over on the A side of the map here. Only 2 people defending. Yakina, though, is walking through the smoke. I think he's about to realize there's nobody on Banana, so they're going to roast it in Fallen. Let's see if he actually gets there in time.
Yuri loves his little trick of staying within the cover. When the Molotov goes down, reposition, get back in there. Big kill coming in from Fallen. 8-4 looking likely. A recovery of sorts here was looking dire. Bear in mind that player's still alive and well, and it looks like they have done enough. Good recovery. I think that's something, you know? They were 8-1 down.
Yeah, I mean, this absolutely could have been so much worse. They end with a slight run, a little bit of momentum going into it. Sure. Oh, yes. They've got some explosives. There's no kit in play, which I'm not really too surprising. Down the bottom we go. Oh, that is so much damage, but they haven't quite killed him yet. And Yuri, he actually gets a bit of revenge, but somehow through the smoke. I just can't believe it.
That seemed like a bit of prep. That seemed like an anti-strat there. The fact they get double nades just for the broom closet, not for the rush.
Yeah, definitely did feel that way. Fallen gets the one, tries to do the 180 spin around here. Agile just wants to escape, but he's not going to be allowed. A 1 versus 3 for Yakina. This would be an epic time for him to come back into the game a little bit more. 9 kills so far. Jump in the corner, and Mutuus is right there. Catches him before his feet touch the ground.
Huge pistol. Like I said, the anti-strat seems to be out in full force.
I don't think he can actually stop the bomb from going planted. He's going to have to call in everybody else. So it could be a full 5-on-5 retake as the bomb gets planted. There is no defuse kit in play there for 1 flash on Crazy. So I guess the question is, how good could that flashbang be? That's pretty much what they're going to have to set up this retake with. Trying to bait someone into the peak. They think they're reloading on the other side, and that worked so well. They push right into it. A bit of a problem here. A retake is looking easy. Forget about the flashbang. I think most of that was designed off of just the reload.
Really nice play there. It's quite an interesting approach from FURIA, suggesting it was going to be the banana split through spawn, trying to pull a player away from the B bomb side, which they did, and they went into...
Right now, they just need him to take over this round.
If they can somehow pull this one off, Anders, it'll be a miracle. And miracle is what's required right now.
Okay. Well, that's a good outline for us. Let's see if we can be granted at least the 1. Mutual's smart play, I think, to fall back from this one. HE is they're going to run straight into it. That is so well played.
Very disciplined as well. Like, not swinging on that one, maintaining the advantage. Oh, this is going to be awkward now.
Careful, Story. You mentioned discipline. I think Story might have lacked a little bit of that. I don't think that's necessary to push that far in. It does open up quite a bit over on the B side. There is a player hiding in the corner, but he's going to get found anyway. That was Molodoy.
Okay, miracle found.
Yeah. Can you do that again, Kavorius Henry? Can you summon another one in the next round? I think FURIA fans would love that. 10-5. Coming into their first tournament and taking the fight to what should be the best team here. Aragon goes down. Keisarata straight for the smoke.
Okay, we're getting somewhere. FURIA started to twist the screws. Nice opening kill. Plenty of resources remaining. 5-on-4. Fallen with the Famis. Bear in mind, a duel just with that Tech 9 as well.
Yeah. They are struggling on the money here. Story on the AWP. We've really highlighted how good he's been throughout the last couple of maps, and it's absolutely true, but yeah, if he could have one of those rounds right here, that would be huge. Yekin now gets away throwing the Molotov. That's so far so good. There is a bit of a crossfire. Instant shutdown. Another FAMAS kicking put into play. It's such great timing. That's exactly how you want that kind of a setup to work out.
Wide open though?
Yeah, that is true. And I guess there is a question here about how much Saw... They pick up so many rifles based on those kills. If they go for this retake full on, it could be risky. They do have the kit as well on Crazy, so maybe you just feel like this is it. You just have to try and do it. But these are the kind of rounds where you could end up losing everything, and then Saw would be saving right away. They are committed to it. They're going to go deep, incendiary to try and burn out the back of the new box here. Flash around the corner. Agile running close. He should get the kill here. Story will pick a 1, but the Tech 9 just unable to get the job done. Team kill.
Team kill.
I don't even know how.
They overcommit towards that A site.
40 seconds on the clock here, and in the pit and inside of the A site. Oh, so they don't realize yet. They're not going to be able to rotate in time. It's going to have to be down to this two-man defense to really get the job done. Now, Agile's been playing well.
He has.
But is it good enough for now is the question. 30
Got a good
seconds.
feeling. It looks like a nice position.
It does. You're absolutely right. Fallen, taken down at the beginning. 20 seconds now. Crazy steps it up. But you can now to go down next. And I think FURIA, they missed their opportunity. They weren't quite quick enough. They didn't get the entry that they were looking for. It's good for Molodoi. It's just not good enough here. 12 seconds on the clock. And Keserato down earlier from that deep through the smoke and all the way through.
Oh, very convincing round there. Saw great crossfires. Made them really have to commit to the angles before they could even get a target.
Yeah.
Well positioned, nice aim. And
yeah, mostly because we really don't know what Saw is going to bring to the table on most of these maps. Haven't seen nearly enough of them yet. I'm talking 25 seconds here, Henry. They're cutting it down to the wire. They're going to be smoking off towards the library. That's good. But I'm really worried about this. 15, incendiary to try and slow them down. That is so devastating. 10 seconds just about to be FURIA. Where's that bomb plant going to be coming from? Agile takes the first and Crazy. He's going down, but there's only 4 seconds. There's no bomb plant. They haven't picked it up in time. It's devastating. Saw up to 12 rounds as they are just 1 away from eliminating FURIA.
You're right. That incendiary just goes down to the 15-second mark, and they have to pick their stance, fight, or flight. It makes them a little bit discombobulated, making their way through the site.
The play style, there's something about the tempo of this game that feels awkward to FURIA. I think you can kind of tell, and Saw just have their number. It's super impressive. 12-7, 5-round gap. It's all down to this. They rush right into it. They really wanted to see if they could close it. Smack the door right in their face. Aragon goes down. Keserato with an important kill there. Story, I don't think did he see them? No, they're on the other side of the smoke. He can't see anything. It's going to fade right here, and he misses the flick opportunity. Agile is down. Well, that's it. The Apex defense is lost, and I think it's save.
Yep, agreed. Well, bit of a weird way to kick the round off. The kind of solo venture through the smoke, spot of a banana. Easy kill to kick things off. Aragorn taking matters into his own hands. I think there was a flash behind him, but nowhere near effective enough.
Well, you always say, Henry, that 13th round is never that easy.
Oh, no, certainly not. And you've given them a lifeline here. It was a compromised buy. They had a Tech 9 and Khalil. Now, they'll have everything they need to get these 4 rounds in a row.
They actually want to hunt it down. I mean, I guess I understand that, but still, you have to be somewhat careful that you don't lose everything yourself, because you could end up with a bunch of Khalils instead of this better weaponry here. Fallen, all right. Gonna get the 1. 9 bullets here. Getting a bit closer. Molodoi gonna fall as well. FURIA side, and that should pretty much nullify it. Yeah. Lands up there. Still have 45 seconds. Here comes the execute. Oh, they throw a Molotov on themselves, Henry. That's not good, but flashed on in.
Good try.
It's so devastating.
Good try.
Crazy. Very nearly gets the job done. There's still a bit of presence, but not for long. US pieces come out, and it's a running headshot.
Okay,
still,
now
30 seconds.
Save that M4 and all.
That's... You're right. A good try for Crazy.
Got a couple of dicey kills. Did a lot of damage. He's fallen in case to a low. But wasn't meant to be.
Yeah. Looks like FURIA are growing in strength. Getting close to that arch corner. Incendiary to try and slow them down. I do like it. Smoke as well. Crazy. He doesn't want to concede this part of the map just yet, but maybe he should have. Gives his life for the cause. Nice flick. A story. Gets baited into another shot. He's still alive, escaping. Agile there to help out. A stunning headshot to begin with. But Aragon, it's too much. Yuri sprays them all down. He's managed to find a couple of kills in the round. And it's just Muterus.
Oh, he's so locked out. Gets the AK, has no kit.
It's tempting to go for
there
it, though,
was so many different outcomes there. Looked like there was perfect moments for Agile to backstab. Doesn't land. And he has to peel away. There we have it, 12-10.
Okay. He picked up the kit at one point there, but I suppose the AK is still really valuable. They're not going to have so much to work with going forward. Yeah, where is that Muterus AK hanging around? By CT spawn, all right. Going back to the B-bomb side. I sort of wish he would give the flashbang to one of his teammates. Just so they can throw it for him if they need to. That's not going to be working out. I guess he does put up the smoke, and actually they want to go for it. Okay, this is a little bit scary. He flashes himself in. Story gets the one. AK comes out. Great headshot. They thought that was only one player there. And instead it's
man
three.
Advantage, Anders.
Yeah, they picked up another AK too.
2 AKs and an MP9 in the mix as well.
Oh, in the middle.
It's the 2 players without Kevlar, though.
Yeah, but it's 5-7s, and the timing is deadly. Yuri goes down. Not like this. A headshot from Agile. They might send them out of the tournament. I'm booking early tickets here. Yakindar, 1 versus 4. He's played well here on Inferno, but I'm not sure that that's going to make a difference. There's only 30 seconds left. How have they done this, Henry? How are they able to defeat FURIA?
1 AK and a couple of 5-7s, no Kevlar. And they've pulled it off. What a magnificent turn of events from McGill. And they've done it. They eliminate FURIA from the FISSURE playground. The second time playing this team, and they've beaten them twice. A brand new roster. SAW have done the impossible and made their way to the playoffs.
That is such a shocking result. That is going to be a headline that's worth discussing, and